Chicago. My first guest was born in Chicago, okay, and her name is Anita Merchant, and she has a master's. She's an organization development strategist with over 10 years experience in small business development, grant writing, and career enhancement, coaching, and customer service training. She offers a master's of science in non-for-profit management, human resources, and has a bachelor's of arts in business administration. I want to welcome to my show, StreetWise, StreetScene, Anita Merchant. Welcome to StreetWise, StreetScene.
Thank you, Gary.
I'm very happy to have you here. You know, you did call in last week, and you gave us some information about an event that took place this past Monday. And, what you do and what we do with StreetWise are very similar things. We empower people who might not get, opportunities. Before we move on, because, you've done so many great things. Let's talk about the event that took place this Monday. The Small Business Making Big Changes event. I like that, Making Big Changes event. VIP Network Reception. Let's talk about that. What took place Monday?
Well, Gregory, on Monday, April the 16th, we created a platform where small businesses and nonprofit organizations could come together, network, exchange ideas, and build resources to help grow their companies.
Okay.
We had vendor booths. We had the United Way was there with a vendor booth. Also, a representative from the state of Illinois was there. And we had really about 100 people to register, and about 60 to 70 people actually showed up.
Okay, well, that's a good sign, and today, I mean, that's a good percentage.
Yeah.
And that lets you know that people really want to get into starting a business, because right now, it's hard to get jobs right now, right?
Absolutely. The economy is horrible. People with credentials a mile long, doctor's degrees, master's degrees out there with no kind of income. And so what we're doing is giving people an opportunity to start up their own companies.
Okay.
To start your own company, if you already have a company, an opportunity to build and grow your company through networking, monthly networking events, where you would have an opportunity to explain who you are, what you have to offer, and why it's a good idea to invest in your company.
So some of the good information you were giving to the people who attended was how to start up a business, how to attract investors, right?
Right.
Did you have any kind of training sessions?
Well, actually, prior to the event, we had about 3 to 6 months of training for members of the organization, of the Small Business Development group.
Okay.
We had guests from the state, from the Truman College, from the University of Chicago to come out and educate the students on financing a small business, marketing a small business, promoting a small business, how to do a business plan. And so they went through a series of customized training programs. And at the end of the training, this particular event was like a coming out party.
Okay.
For the people who actually went through the program. So we invited the business community to come out and meet the potential graduates of our project.
Okay. Now, a lot of times, a lot of people think they know a lot, but they really don't know much. I mean, you were actually giving them keys to how to, become their own boss and how to start up a business. Now, opportunity for the community to invest in a small startup business. What are the requirements for that?
Well, here's what we plan to do. There are many free programs in the community for small startups, actually. They have SCORE that offers training. They have the Small Business Development Centers that offers training. But what they don't offer is funding.
Okay.
Once you have a good idea and you've done your business plan, who's going to fund you? Especially if you don't have a good history of your credit is maybe poor or something like that. So what we do is create an opportunity for the community, the business community, to actually market their particular products and services at monthly events. And then through monthly events, you'll be recognized as a business that assists small startups through funding.
Okay.
You would have an opportunity to open up new markets for your business, because we're inviting people from all over the community. So we started on the south side of Chicago at Chicago State University.
All right.
And then we're planning to go to Hyde Park. Over at Fifth Third Bank, they've offered to sponsor a networking event. And so we're going to set up a series of networking events in the community where major players can sponsor these events in exchange for us displaying them as the sponsor of the event in all of our literature that goes out, and giving them an opportunity to speak to the audience once we're at the event, these monthly events.
Now you also help for-profit and non-for-profit.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
And let's talk about SSN.
Okay.
Okay. And this is your other business venture, which helps non-for-profit. So, let's talk about SSN.
Okay. Well, SSN is short for Strategic Solutions Network, Inc. What we do is offer capacity building services. We come in and work with an organization, be it a for-profit or non-profit. We help them with fund development, fundraising, grant writing.
Which is very important, and there's not that many grants out here right now. Are you finding that out, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we definitely are at StreetWise, and we really, keep pushing it on. But, continue. I just wanted to talk about that because there's not that many grants out there for not-for-profits.
And see, the thing is, where many non-profits fail is that they look to one particular funder or one category of funding, for instance, government funding.
Okay.
If all of your funding is coming from one source, and then that source dries up, what's going to happen to your business, to your nonprofit? It's going to go. Right. So what Strategic Solution does is help you cultivate various funding streams through the government, through corporate America, through individuals, and other types of funders, and even through your own development of finances, like what you guys do at StreetWise. You're raising money. You're selling a viable product, so that's an avenue for revenue. Exactly. Even if the funds from the government run out, you still have that as a viable avenue.
And in StreetWise, we depend on, of course, magazine sales, advertising, grants, donations, and contributions to fuel our organization.
Exactly.
And if the grants are not, catching, then we have to make it up with the magazine sales or advertising. So I know what you mean.
So there's that mix that makes a big difference.
Exactly.
So we educate nonprofits as well as for-profits how to get a mix of financial revenue streams. So that's capacity building. Then we also assist small nonprofits and startup organizations in staff training, management training. That includes customer service training.
Very important.
Very important.
Very important.
Because if you don't know how to treat your customers, not only the customers that are buying your services are good, but your customers within the organization as well. If you don't treat them right, then 9 times out of 10 you're going to have a high turnover. So
right. And we all know that it's about repeat customers.
Absolutely.
Satisfying them, having them come back.
That's right. So, and then the third area is program development. Now, what makes us unique in the program development department is that we teach and guide you on how to produce or develop evidence-based programs,
okay,
as opposed to just theory. So evidence-based means that we help you to create a track record that shows the outcomes, that you're actually making impacts on the community and on your target population as well. And then we help you to show that it's duplicatable, so you can do it over and over again and get more and more results. And that kind of positions you for growth, positions you for funding. If you can demonstrate that this is not a fly-by-night program, but it actually makes a difference, and you could see the impact, then that increases your chances of funding.
Now, what advice would you give to someone who's watching our program right now and they had some thoughts about starting their business, but then they felt this is not the right time and they really want to do it? What advice would you give them right now as far as, getting and starting up a business?
Well, first I would suggest that you make an inventory of what your skills are. What type of things do you like to do? Mm-hmm. Once you make an inventory of the things that you like to do, then you can start doing a little research. You can go on the internet and research what type of career opportunities are related to that particular field. Like people who enjoy doing hair, people who like to cook, people who like to clean house. You can create a business in doing cleaning as well. So once you get an idea, a feel for what you enjoy doing, then I would suggest that you contact a small business development center to get a counselor to help develop your idea. I would actually suggest that you contact SSN.
That's right. And give them that number. How do you contact you?
Strategic. That's SSN at 773-793-9128. That's 773-793-9128. And then we can connect you with some resources and some ideas on how to take your ideas.
That's Strategic Solution Network.
Strategic Solutions Network, Inc.
Now, I know you also have a website. Let's give our viewers a website.
It's www.SSN, as in Strategic Solutions Network.
Okay.
Can do it. That's CANDOIT.com. So
I like that.
SSNcandoit.com.
SSNcandoit.com. Now, well, some upcoming events. I know you're staying busy. Let's talk about some of the upcoming events you have in the future.
Well, one major event that we have that we're planning is another VIP small business networking event that we're planning for in the Hyde Park community at Fifth Third Bank.
Okay.
Here we're going to invite the business community to come out, meet other businesses, and we are going to give them an opportunity to market and sell their particular services or product. Okay. Now, if you're interested in becoming a part of this program, I also want you to make sure that you contact me at 773-793-9128. If you have a business idea, you already have a business, you need funding, you need some advice, give me a call at 773-793-9128, and I can talk with you about the possibility of you becoming a part of this small business development group. It's a pilot project, but we got a lot of feedback. The mayor, the governor, and even Tony Predwinkle from the county has given their thumbs up for this project. So make sure that you get in touch with me so I can give you more information about it.
So Chicago, I know we have a lot of people that want to start up a business. It's about working for yourself. You know, a lot of people don't want to work for someone else. This can be the right time for you to do it. You know, time is very important. We have a person right here that can help you and guide you in the way. You know, I always say I don't know everything, I learn every day. And open-minded people, they learn every day. So if you're teachable and you're coachable, hey, that's the one way to make it. Get in touch with Anita Merchant. Give them that number one more time.
That's 773-793-9128.
And that website
is www.ssncandoit.com.
Hey, I want to thank you for coming on StreetWise Street Scene. You know, we are definitely going to get together because what we do is so similar. We empower people who might not get opportunities, okay?
Right.
And I want to thank you, and I want to have you come back. Let's talk about some of the events. I heard a lot of positive things about the event that took place in Chicago State, and I know we need a lot more sisters like yourself in this world to help people help themselves. So I want to thank you.
That's exactly
And we want to have you come back.
Thank you so much.
All right.
I appreciate you.
Take care.
Okay.
Okay.